Greetings, welcome to Vivid Nightmares, where your nightmares will come true. My name is Julia, and I want to share with you an experience I had a few years ago in an isolated house in the mountains. What happened there still shakes me when I think of that dark night full of omens. I decided to spend a weekend at a friend's mountain house, a picturesque retreat surrounded by dense forests and meandering trails. The cabin was cozy but old, with an air of mystery that was intensified by the crackle of firewood in the fireplace and the creaking of wooden beams in the wind. The first night was uneventful, but from the morning of the second day, I began to notice strange things. A sound like distant whispers woke me up from my light sleep. At first I thought it was the wind playing with the branches of the trees outside my window, but as I sat up in bed, the whispers seemed to take shape and coherence. I got up and walked to the half-open window, looking out into the dark forest. I didn't see anything out of the ordinary, but the feeling that something or someone was watching me persisted. I went back to bed, trying to convince myself that my mind was playing tricks on me due to isolation and lack of cell phone signal. That night, while I was having dinner alone in the kitchen, I heard heavy footsteps upstairs. My friends had gone out for a sunset hike and wouldn't be back until the next morning, so I should be completely alone. My heart skipped a beat as the footsteps continued, moving from room to room as if someone were exploring the house. Armed with a flashlight, I slowly climbed the stairs, feeling the air grow thicker with each step. The shadows cast by the light of my flashlight seemed to take on a life of their own, dancing and twisting on the walls and ceilings. When I reached the end of the hallway, the flashlight suddenly went out, plunging me into absolute darkness. Panic set in as I tried to turn the flashlight back on. When I finally succeeded, a blurred figure materialized in front of me for a fleeting instant. It was a tall, dark shadow, with eyes that shone with an intensity that made my blood run cold. Without a second thought, I ran downstairs and out into the cold night, without looking back. I spent the rest of the night outside, trembling with fear and waiting for my friends to return. When they finally returned at dawn, I told them what had happened, but we found no trace of intruders or logical explanation for what I experienced. Since that day, I have avoided isolated houses in the mountains, and the memory of that shadow lingers in my darkest dreams. Thank you for watching this video. Remember and dream about your innermost demons. Goodbye. Greetings, welcome to Vivid Nightmares, where your nightmares will come true. My name is Julia, and I want to share with you an experience I had a few years ago in an isolated house in the mountains. What happened there still shakes me when I think of that dark night full of omens. I decided to spend a weekend at a friend's mountain house,